or week. I mean, it's Monday. It's Memorial Day Monday is what it is. Hope everybody had a fun holiday weekend. I'm not going to say long weekend because that was a hot topic this weekend, but hope everybody's doing well. We're here. We're having a little different show today than we normally do. While we will be opening cards, that will be a very small point because I was only able to go get a blaster. I could not head to my local LCS this week. So I thought we'd do an actual slabs show, and
Oh,
I would display a lot of my slabs. I've got three in front of me right now. Probably my three best one, which is Satchel Paige, Jackie Robinson, and Ty Cobb. Pretty good trifecta there. I've got, a bunch from my. All of these are PC or
ooh,
close to PC. Like I could sell them, I could not. Some of them are not. And so I've got modern cards, I've got old cards, I've got some hockey, I've got some football, and I kind of got it all, War Dog.
dude, you got some beautiful cards on display right now, Shrev.
I do. These the two on the outside, the Satchel Paige and the Ty Cobb are probably the two most expensive cards I've ever purchased for myself. They're
Sure.
probably not the most valuable cards in my collection because I'm selling those, but I also like created those. Whereas these are just old fashioned good ones. For baseball historians, we have the 1956, 57. Is it 56? I think it's 56. 55. We have 1955 tops Jackie Robinson, which is a good one. We have the 1949 Bowman, which is a fun little set. They come in like little matchbooks, like they're really small compared to like oddly shaped as opposed to a normal card. Of all-time great pitcher Satchel Paige, and then we have
That's so sweet, man.
1909 to 1911 uh, Polar Bear cigarettes T206 Ty Cobb, which is probably Ty Cobb's most expensive card. So got them all. I got some pretty good
That's
ones there,
crazy, dude.
Roto.
Well, it's also crazy that like the I don't know, the 40, did you say 49 for the
49, yeah,
for the Satch?
49.
And then another like that's old as it is, but then you go 40 more years back in history for the top
Yeah,
for
I
the
mean it's over 100 years old, that card, which is kind of sick. Like no matter which way you look at it, it's over 100 years old. I have a
is that
couple cards in my display that are over 100 years old.
that's crazy. Is the it's Ty Cobb, you said, right?
It's Ty Cobb. It's an altered photo, so like it's an authentic card, but like little known fact, if you get like a card but it's been altered in basically any way, it comes with its own moniker no matter how good the card is. So it's just graded authentic, and it
Right.
normally if you get it from SGC, they sometimes have like an anecdote as to why. And this one has color added. But like if this was the shape of the card, card would be way more valuable than like naturally the shape of the card, it would be way more valuable than I got it for. But
Okay,
at the
so
same time, no go.
I was gonna say, so from what I understand, this is like the original card, but it has been painted over by somebody to look better or whatever,
They
but
essentially
it
like
is the
touch the
actual.
card up. They touch the card up. And but it is the original card. And it
Gotcha.
doesn't tell you like when, how it was color added. So like I'd say that that's probably a 3 or a 4 if it was just the way it was, right? And that's how it looked. 3 or 4, yeah. And that's probably a 15, 20 grand card.
Ooh.
Yeah, something like that, if that was the shape that it was in. So like they kind of, and like it's interesting with old cards, right? Like as you can see, I actually like with old cards the SGC um slab, which is the one on my left, your right. And I like the black border with them because a lot of the cards aren't very shiny like a modern day card, right? And the modern day card, like this Ronald Acuna, right? Like it kind of pops without the black border, but the black, especially with like a T206, the black border just makes it look
Yeah, no, it
nice.
just
I'm a bit,
pops out, and yeah, I get it. It's
yeah.
like they have a totally different way of finishing the cards. The paint, the ink is probably different quality, different construction. Like whatever the makeup of the ink is probably totally different than whatever they use today. The finish, the gloss, the
Oh yeah, I mean it's way
lamination.
different. I mean, like think of like a sapphire card, right? Like compared to one of these, like
Sure.
basically night and day. And it's not, the other thing that's wild about cards as I open series one from this year, a hobby box of it. The other thing that's like kind of crazy about it is it's not that long ago that there weren't a lot of variations of cards. Right? Like Mike Trout's rookie card, like there's one, right?
Yeah.
And that makes it more expensive as a result of that.
Right.
Whereas like Paul Skeens has 9 million rookie cards. I mean, Paul Skeens is not the best example because Skeens only came out update and later,
Right. But
right?
he
Like,
has
but he has a lot. Like, it's not
there's
like
like cosmic chrome of Skeens from rookie year.
yeah, from rookie year, but like it's not like I someone's gonna correct me if this is wrong, but I think it's right. Like Ellie Dela Cruz made his major league debut in like June, and they didn't print a rookie card for him until the following year.
I think
Like
that's
tops,
yep.
and like I know the same thing happened with Dylan Cruz and with James Woods, but like they held off on releasing those cards so that they could maximize the profit for it.
Wow.
And like
Like
I
what?
get it, but I always thought it was weird that they didn't do that with Skeens. So
How does
Skeens doesn't have a ton of diluted cards
how does that maximize the value by leaving it until another year? Because there's
because then
more
they
rookie cards
because
for
more
them?
people there's more rookie cards for them and it's a chase card, right? So like more people
Okay.
would then buy that series.
Gotcha. So like James Woods coming out and like being in the next year, people will buy more to find him in the next year than if he came out with only like rookie cards in the update or only after like Cosmic comes out. People could only chase Cosmic rather than being able to chase him through all of these different series.
I mean, essentially, I mean, like Skeens is a big enough name that you'd think that, especially like that he was on pace to win Rookie of the Year at that point, right? So like you'd think that they would have held him out.
Sure.
And like there are players who have been like when Charlie Condon got drafted, he could have been released in like the Bowman draft and they didn't release him. And
Mm,
then they released him in the next year and like put it all. But that's not quite the same because like I have in my box here, I think I have like a couple Bowman firsts that are out there, and that's when those come out. It's slightly different than being released in tops because, the tops releases are very cyclical, right?
okay.
Like 2026 is all 2026 now, right? Like the only thing 2025, if they did Chrome Platinum, like you remember that release, and they always release and Heritage. Sometimes it's like the year before, and they
Right.
release it in the following year. So like Paul Skeens, like I don't think Paul Skeens ever had a tops chrome like a tops black chrome rookie card
Right. That
because
makes sense.
like unless it's a 20, you can't really like Topps Chrome Black came out comes out at the beginning of each year, but it's for that year, right? Like you could
Right.
theoretically miss it. Whereas like Cosmic Chrome comes out after the year is ended.
Hmm.
And so they could include him in that. And that's like a bigger payday, right? Like having Skeens in Cosmic Chrome is probably was the biggest make sure of it. Cause like it's the biggest that and like update Chrome update are the biggest boxes of the year.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess that makes sense, right? Because then, like, it gives it, like you said, right? You already mentioned, but it gives more opportunity for you to chase the card through every series rather than chasing it only for one of the later in the season updates.
Yeah. I mean, essentially. Yeah. I mean, like it is. Ooh, Titans of the game, Mookie Betts. Shout out
All right.
Mookie.
But it is
I
it
got
is
some.
interesting to think about like that Titans of the game. Like there's rookie cards in that Titans of the game parallel. And like if you came out later in the year, if you debuted later in the year or got a card, then that just wouldn't be because that series won. So
Yeah, I
like
mean, you could have a Titans of the game, but it wouldn't be a Titans of the game rookie card.
yeah. And
Like it is pretty nuanced the way that it's released, right? Like it really is. And like the most rookie cards are like the year as you go on in the year, the more and more rookie cards there are. Like there's more rookie cards in Series 2 than there were in Series Run. There's more rookie cards in Update than there are in Series 2. And
right.
those are like the three flagship releases, right? Like if there are five, if you had to say there are five flagship releases by Tops every year, it's Series 1, Series 2, Update, Chrome, and Chrome Update. Like those are the five that you'd say are the highest, the mainstays
Mm.
of baseball. Like everything else kind of falls beyond
Yeah, so
it.
like it's like preference or fan favorites, right? Like obviously the Cosmic is the one that we talk about as kind of I think maybe our shared favorite. I don't know if it's your individual favorite, but the one that you and I both get
Oh,
collectively most hype over outside of those.
oh, we got a numbered card.
Ooh.
We got a numbered card, and it's a good numbered card.
All right, Travi.
It is of 2026,
Oh,
the gold
nice.
border, Brenton Doyle.
Oh, nice, dude. B
We got
Doyle.
a BD, Brenton
What's
Doyle.
the
That's actually
what's the
it's
first number?
0634.
Not quite. Not quite a real date. So
Yeah, not
close.
quite a real date. Not quite a real date. Have I told you that I pulled my birthday once? That was a pretty cool one.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
you slap I mean, I don't know if you slabbed it, but it's definitely PC'd, right?
it is definitely PC'd. It's of some player that I've never heard of from or since. But it doesn't really matter. It's still a sick freaking card for me.
We're gonna call this the unofficial July 3rd card, because I think that's June 34th is July 3rd. That would make sense to me.
Yes. Yes. That would yeah, we're gonna call it the unofficial
July
card
3rd.
from that. Yeah, July 3rd. I'm
We just
game
had to
with that.
change up the counting of the year a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, if we're just going with the way that the crow flies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the moon doesn't care, right?
The
It's gonna
moon
be
doesn't
out.
care. Yeah, the moon's still gonna be out on 634.
That's that's exactly yeah, if we call it that or 7-3,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Like
matter. It's
either way, it's
the
still gonna be out,
galaxy.
which is oh, and stars of the MLB Shohei Otani to round it out. The last
There we
one.
go.
That's a
Speaking of
pretty
the
good one.
galaxy, the
Speaking of the
absolute
galaxy, Shohei
galactic
Otani.
star, Shohei.
So I'll go through all these cards that I have, and I'd kind of like I collect in a very weird way. Like some of these cards have personal reasons behind me PCing them.
Sure.
Some of them I'm holding to sell at later dates,
Okay.
right? And some of them are just for my PC, right? Like it's basically three categories of things. Like cards that I either became attached to them and got them slabbed. I'm holding them to sell them, or I got them with the intention of them being PC'd, right? So this stack is all modern-ish day baseball, right? So I have this is the first card that I did for my business like years and years ago. Like probably yeah, 2+ years ago.
Like a custom
And
art type of thing.
yeah, like I custom did this card.
Okay.
And so um I have sold its brethren, but like I've kept this one, right? And it is also the first PSA 10 I ever got
Oh,
from. I submitted this. It's like first card I submitted, first card in the set of cards that I submitted for the first time, and it got a 10. So, hard not to keep it. So it is Ronald Acuna rookie card from the 2018 update series. It's the pink variation, and it's signed by Ronald Acuna and says 2023 NL MVP on it.
wow.
So like
Is
that's
the
why I kept that one. And it was slightly a fail. It doesn't really look good in blue pen, right? Like this is like a good keeper to remind you of like when you started, right?
but you sent that off, or did you get that done in person?
I sent this off to get done. I sent this
Okay.
off to get done.
Okay.
I sent that
And
one
so
off to get done.
did you rip that, or did you buy a PSA 10?
I bought a random card.
Oh, it just happened to rate. It had just happened to
And
grade it.
yeah. And it just happened. It's not like I bought a 10, cracked the 10, resubmitted it. No,
Right.
I have a couple of those with
That's
me.
pretty sick.
Yeah, like I have a couple of other ones that are just like that where like I bought it with the hope that it would be a 10 and then I submitted it and it was a 10,
Yeah.
which is
Wow.
pretty good.
How did you
Uh
did you know that it would, or did you have an idea that it would grade 10 when you bought
no
it? Did
clue.
it look
No.
okay?
No, but but like it made me then think about it in future purchases of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I've sold all the other ones, but like my Shohei PSA 10s, like I submitted 6 Shoheis, 8s, 9s, and 10s, and I've sold all the 8s and 9s, and I've kept the 10s.
Wow.
And like those are in here, which I'll
How
show.
many how many cards do you think you've sent, let's just say to PSA specifically, to get graded?
Not that many. I don't like PSA. I really hate
Uh,
PSA.
okay, who is it Beckett that you sent the most to?
No, it's PSA that I've sent the most to.
I
But
got
like
you.
I have been sitting on a couple hundred cards that I want to
Ooh,
submit for grading, and I'm just like having
back and forth. Who do I send this
like
to?
decision anxiety of who I should send it to.
Yeah,
Like, because some of them are for PC, and for PC, I don't really care that much. Like, I'd like it to either be SGC Beckett or PSA, but like for resale value, it makes such a big difference. And like, I have like a Charlie Condon card that's worth a lot more than any of these three cards in front of me. And I like to get it submitted to PSA, which would be a week turnaround, will cost me $700.
oh my gosh.
And I'm
And
like,
that's
do I
because they do,
really?
like, a fraction of the value as the
They do a
fee to.
fraction of the value as the fee, whereas like Beckett and SGC are basically a flat fee.
I do I do kind of get it, but I also think it's messed up that it's that, like, $700 to get the card graded. It's like, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and PSA recently increased their pricing again.
Right. And
So
it's
it's like
I
20.
don't
It's
know.
now like $25 to get a And my buddy Cody, he like submitted like 50 cards, and like some of them are like worthless cards. And I was like,
Oh,
"You're the problem." I like straight up was like, "Dude, you're the problem." And he's like, "Yeah, but like I wanted them in my slab." And I was like, "I know, but like you submitting all those cards just because you want your PC to be slabbed. Like I have cards that I'll never submit. Like they're already
sure,
totally fine with the way they are
sure.
for my PC."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like the number of people that take like an $8 card. Granted, this was not Cody. Like Cody, all of his cards he could sell over the value of it getting graded, right?
Oh
Of
man,
the grade, of the cost for the grade.
the
But
the
like,
process.
but even Cody, when him and I was talking, he was like, "Yeah, I submitted a card, it got a 7." Because like I have my Lightroom, I have like a magnifying glass, I have an app that I use. Like I'm not submitting something unless I think it's a 9 or a 10. Like what's the
Okay,
point? Right? If I have something that's an autograph, I'll just get the autograph authenticated. Like if I wanted it
okay,
slabbed, right? So like there are cards that I have that I know aren't 9s or 10s, but the value of the card is worth more if I just because it's not an authentic autograph. That when you get it authenticated, then becomes an authentic autograph, and then the value goes up, right?
sure,
And so
sure.
I have a bunch of those, but like the Charlie Condon card, for example, I may not even submit it to get graded. I may just submit it to get the autograph graded.
Auth- yeah,
Like it's a perfect autograph, right? And 9 times out of 10, when you have like a one-on-one with someone and you end up getting their autograph, 9 times out of 10, those are 10 graded autographs because they take their time with it. Like it's not
right.
like a quick little submission, right? So like, and I have a couple cards that are both, and I've never done this. These are only things that I've purchased that both the grade and the card, or both the signature and the card are graded. And like it's pretty sick when it's a 10-10. Like it is pretty sick. But it's also sucky to submit a card. This is again my gripe with PSA. It's really shitty to grade a card, that card get a 6, and then you have no information from PSA as to why it was graded a 6.
Right.
Right? Because like, okay, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you, or whatever it is. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. There we go.
There we go.
Um,
And I believe if you
like
fool me can't get fooled again.
fool me the third time, you can't get fooled again. Um, but like you can't really learn, right? Like say you get a card and it doesn't give you any information, and it's like, oh, it looks like it's a really good card. Okay, the surface is a little scratched. Like if it gives you the whole breakdown, you can kind of figure it out from there, right?
Right.
And Beckett, I'm pretty sure it's Beckett. Like they give individual grades, right? Like the corners get a grade, the surface gets a grade, the framing gets a
Yeah.
grade,
Yeah,
and
I've
the
seen
edges
that.
get a grade. And that way you can really, really figure it out. Uh this one, first ever Bobby Witt autograph I ever got. And this is just
Oh,
authentic, right? Like it just authenticated the autograph on the card. Shout out, I got that at the Art of Sports in Kansas City, which is pretty good.
was that on one of your
Next,
cross country trips?
well, cross country trips. Next, I got this last time I was back in Massachusetts at the LCS near my parents' house. Mike Trout PSA 9 Cosmic Chrome, which is why I got it, obviously, of 25. But it had like I think
Oh
this one's
man.
kind of weird. I don't really like it. I haven't even touched this card with you see how it's got like the orange like guard around it.
Yeah.
And it's like the guy who sold it to me was like, "Isn't this sick? It like matches the color of the card." And I was like, "No, it looks like it's for a 5-year-old. Like it does not look sick." But I haven't even taken it out of the like sleeve that it comes in. But
Yeah.
and like a lot of these are like cards that I just like and I've collected, and they don't cost a lot of money over the time, right? Like and
Dude,
some of
that's a
them I'm
sick card though. The Trout orange of
oh,
25.
it is sick. And like some of these I've saved for the potential of getting them signed.
Right.
right? So like they're here now, and then like I did on Tuesday, the Rockies had their autograph session, and when it was announced who it was going to be, I had a Beckett 10 of Jordan Beck, and I cracked the Beckett 10 of Jordan Beck.
Ooh.
But it had been sitting in the case, for a year plus. And I got that signed, and I'll probably submit that, right? But like that's a lot of the cards, like you can't have a 9 and make it a 10, right? Like a nine's never going to become a 10. I mean, theoretically, it could. We've heard some of the weird stories about things, but like
Oh
in
yeah,
in the
man.
general scheme of things, like a nine's not going to become a 10. But I will. I'll buy if it's for PC, like the next two cards, um, Yoshida and Jaron Duran rookie cards, and
Ooh.
these are both PSA nines, and I got
Okay.
these with like the anticipation of, oh, I'll crack these. Like if I ever get the opportunity, like when the Red Sox come to town this year, like I'll crack those and bring it.
Dude, is that the Sun?
That is the Sun. That was the Sun. Yeah.
That's
Um,
awesome. It's a great card.
Now can't have a show. We can't have a show without this
Without
guy.
the hay.
We no different different guy. Come on, not Shohei.
Different
Who's our
show.
guy?
Jackson Churio.
Of course. So PSA 10 Jackson Churio rookie card. Again,
Ooh.
Brewers come to town. I'll do that. Um, Gunnar Henderson, PSA 10 Bowman draft. I originally got this card for a signing of Gunnar Henderson, and then it didn't arrive in time. So I've just kept it for the hope of
Okay.
of it coming around.
Okay.
Um, this one, good one. I just got this. I got this a few days ago, actually. And this completed the rainbow of warp speed. Ellie Dela
Uh,
Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr. warp speed. Remember when we pulled the dynamic duels
one of
superfractor of
one.
that?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So that's
So
what is that? The 5? The of 5?
of 10, they
That's
literally
the
it's
10.
literally only three cards. It's the superfractor, the of 10, and the regular one. That's it.
Dude, that's a huge update. I don't know if we talked about you going for that rainbow.
I have now subsequently completed both rainbows of the one of ones that I've pulled.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. So the
It
Tops special edition, is that what that was? The Tatis?
That's Tatis, yeah.
Okay,
I now but that had slightly more. That had one of one of 10 of 25 in base.
gotcha.
And I've
Not a
got
crazy one to put
no,
together.
no, 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 no. One more. I think it was it might have been one of one of 5 of 25 of 50 base. There were like 5 of them.
Okay.
And I got all I like within it took me a year, but like within a week I was able to get both of them done.
There's That's pretty amazing, dude. I was gonna ask, well, and you pulled them within a week, which is also kind of ironic. Um,
Yes.
the longest, what is the longest it's taken from deciding that you were going to do a rainbow to completing it? And don't include the ones that are still out, because I'm guessing that you have completed rainbows in a shorter amount of, like, you probably have ones that aren't complete yet that would be longer than ones that you have completed, right?
Yes. Yes. I mean, like I have a rainbow. I have two rainbows that I've been working on for over a year.
Okay.
But I've also had rainbows that I've completed within a day.
What? Like, you
Yeah,
just
like
were like, "Oh, I just need to
oh,
complete the," and you just did it?
no, like I so the easiest way to complete a rainbow is obviously get the one of one, right? Like
Right.
you can't like to me, it's pointless to even start a rainbow until you get the 101. Like even
Right.
think about it. Because you may be sitting there forever looking for something that'll never show up. Right. So I tend to look for if I like Brenton Doyle's a great example. I just completed one of his rainbows. The card has not arrived yet, but I've completed it. And I found the one of one. I wanted the one of one regardless. Got the one of one, and then I was like, "This would be a sick one to do the rainbow for. Let me see what other variants are out there already."
Sure.
Right. So I looked. The one of one was available. This was Series One 2026. Right. So like it's still really fresh. Right. And even getting a rainbow done of that right now is pretty quick because it takes a
Yeah.
second for them all to show up. Right.
Right.
So the one of one was out there of Brendan's, the of 10 was out there of Brenton's, and I bought them both. And I was
Damn.
like, okay, the of 5 will eventually show up. It's so soon that like it nothing had shown up, so like it will show up. One of them will show up. The of 25 will show up and the of 50 will show up. I like you knew that those were going to show up. And I probably pieced together every part of it except for the of 5 within like a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Wow. Wow.
And the of 5 eventually showed up, but it was so far above market price for the card,
Okay. Sure.
right?
No, did they know you were
So
trying to do that?
never tell someone you're trying to complete a rainbow because you will then lose all your leverage, right?
Right.
So
I
never
think
tell anybody you're trying to
I
complete the
I
rainbow.
think you've mentioned that um there are some that you're trying to complete. You've made it clear today that there are rainbows that you have not completed yet that you're still working on. But
Yes.
um I know in the past you've mentioned like, oh, I'm working on this one. I can't talk about it for this exact reason that you're describing. Is
Yep.
there one like is one of the ones that you're talking about one of the ones that you wouldn't discuss on this show in the past?
Yes, probably. Yeah, probably. Um, so like the card was the of 5 was available, and the guy had it posted for $250, which was the price of the superfractor,
Damn.
right?
Damn.
And I'm sorry, but I don't care if it's the only one available. It's not the superfractor, so like it's not that expensive.
Right.
And part of the problem with eBay, if you buy all of it through eBay, is let's say you have something posted for $25 or best offer. If you get the card for $15, right? And that's what your best offer that's accepted of, eBay does not tell you that. They don't tell
Okay.
you what the actual sale price of the card is.
Interesting.
So you just see, oh, it was bought for bet. Like if it's bought, I may be wrong on this, but like if it's $25 and it's bought at $25, it just shows up as $25. But if it's
Mm,
$25 but it's bought for the best offer, I'm pretty sure like if you look at the price on it, the $25 is crossed out,
okay.
which would be an indicator that it didn't sell for that price.
Right.
But like
Right.
it doesn't then tell you what that price was, right?
Actually was.
So
Sure.
so this card, another I had negotiated with this guy. I had talked to him and I really wanted to complete the rainbow. Like I really, really wanted to complete this rainbow. And I told him that I'd buy it from him for $200. And the card is not worth $200. The card is not even worth what I paid for it. The card is probably worth half of what I paid for it. Right?
Okay.
But but when two of them are out there may be one more that shows up, right? Like it's not like when they're of 5, they're gonna like. if they're of 25, all right, I'll wait, right? Of 50, all right, I'll wait. Of 99, all right, I'll wait, right? But when it's of 5, sometimes of 10, you kind of, if that's what they posted for, it's really hard. And that's what they keep getting posted for. It's really hard to negotiate that down.
Yeah, I believe
So
that.
I had reached out to this guy and said I'd buy it for 200. He agreed to it. And I thought about it for a night and I reached out to him and I was like, I can't. Like, I just can't. Like, it's just so much more. Even though I really want it, even though like I needed it, I couldn't justify spending that much more than the value of the card. Because like Brenton's
Yep.
of fives, his non-rookie of fives tend to go for like $50, right? So I mean, his rookie of fives go for $150, $200, right?
Sure.
So I couldn't really justify doing that. And another person's popped up, and their starting price was $235. But they allowed best offers. The other guy was not allowing best offers. That was the price, right? So I ended
Take
up
it or
reaching out
leave
to the
it.
woman. I sent an offer. My offer was declined. I sent an offer above market value of the card, and the offer was declined. And I reached out to the person, and I basically was like, "Listen, would you please reconsider my offer?" And the person that was selling it had sold like 2 items on eBay before, so like they weren't. I'm not going to say that they're well versed in the sales on eBay. And so when you go on eBay and you look for a price, like if you're a novice, you look at the current market value of what's available on eBay. If you're an
Yeah.
advanced, you look at the sold prices of similar items, right?
Right.
Because that's the actual market. The market is not what they're posted for. The market is what they're selling
Trading
for.
for.
And
Right.
so I essentially reached out to the woman and sent a screenshot of like 6 other Brenton Doyle of fives that had been sold. And I was like, hey, will you reconsider my offer? This is what his cards have been going for. I'd be happy to match my offer, which I believe to be well above market value for that card.
Hmm.
And the
Hmm.
person immediately came back to me and was like, send me the offer again. Send him the offer. And it was accepted. So, and the funny story, and the reason I was talking about how eBay not posting those cards, right? The prices of those cards, what they're sold for, or anything. I then went back online and double checked the other card, and the guy had increased his price because to
Wow.
him it looked like the card had been sold for $235, which it was not. And so, like, he sees his price at 250 and is like, "Oh, I bet you I could get more than that for it." And so
Yeah.
he increased that price, and that card will never be sold. Like
Because
Brendan
realistically,
Doyle
no one
would
else is looking for it like that.
not necessarily that. Like Brendan Doyle's a good baseball player, no two ways about it. 2-time Gold Glove winning center fielder. He's a good baseball player, but like he'd need to turn into a perennial all star and
Yeah.
like keep
Yeah.
winning the Gold Glove for it to get
Right.
for it to be that value of a non rookie card regular thing, right? And it's not even like it was signed, right? So it was a little. I'm gonna let sleeping dogs lie, right? But at the end of the day, like that guy will never get it for that price.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I wonder too, like how much. Like, let me ask you another thing about rainbows, which is like my understanding is that you're collecting those for PC. Are there any
Yes,
rainbows? Would anyone buy? I mean, I know the answer is yes. I know someone would just buy a rainbow to like put the whole thing on their wall. Like if you for whatever reason, Trav, if you were like, I'm gonna sell this rainbow, would somebody be out there to buy the whole thing
a rainbow.
as like an
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Have
like
you
I have seen that. You do see that online, right?
yeah,
And I like like my rainbows vary from like 3 cards to like 50. And right, like I'm working on
sure.
A Tovar I'm trying to get one of every single variation of Tovar's 2025 Chrome. And like there are 5 different of 5s. There's 5 different of 10s. There's five
Oh,
different of
oh,
25s. There's 5 different of 50s. There's five
and is
different of 99s, right? Like there are, and so like I have one of each, right? Like I
yeah,
have the one of one, I have a couple of 10s, I have a few of 5s, I have a few of 25s, and then I think I have like all the up 50s, all 99s, all 150s, all 199s, all the 250s, right?
and
Like,
is that because there's like a lava or a magma, and then like
yeah,
each of
there there's
okay,
there's the regular refractor, there's the lava refractor, there's the geometric refractor, there's the wave refractor, and there's the ray wave refractor, right?
okay, gotcha.
Like they're around here somewhere in one of my cases. Like I'll show you that next week. Like we'll do that next
Okay,
week. That would be a fun one
yeah,
to
it'd
go
be
through next
great.
week because
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
so
very and when they do that because like some some of them are only available in hobby boxes, some of them are only available in blasters, some of them are only available in mega boxes, some of them are available in all of them, but like
wow.
so it's a lot, right? But
Yeah,
typically when that's the case, like I think that this rainbow, the I think the one of one is like a geofractor, right? I think that's what it like
yep.
the design is. So like to
Oh,
me,
interesting.
like some of the designs are just like regular refractor, right?
Right.
And so like if the design of the superfractor is just a regular refractor, then to me the rainbow is just all of the regular refractor.
Yeah, yeah. If it was
Like
like, and I don't know if
it's
they
the
do
of
like a
five
wave,
regular. They don't do a wave one of one. Like no, the one of ones are just the one card.
right?
Yeah. So like maybe I'm wrong, but I've never seen it other than that. Right? Like it's
I
just
no,
one
I think you're
card.
right. That's why I was asking. But it's interesting because like I I I don't know. I think it's like I don't want to say diluting the market. It's obviously they're creating the market in the first place, but it's just like interesting to have
It
these
dilutes the
variations.
market to me to have 25 of fives, right?
Sure. Yeah, how could it be
Right?
another
Like to
five if there's
me,
actually
like
25 of it?
if there's 25 of them. There are
Right.
25 red cards. They have different designs on the background, but like the photo's still the exact same.
Right.
The series
Right.
is still the exact same, but like the card is waiting or it's regular refractor or it's like it's just weird to me, right? Like
I
think
think
about
so.
think about the of 50, right? There's 250 of them.
Right. And when I look at like threads of people trying to figure out, there's definitely a lot of people online trying to figure out like I have the one of I have like the number one of 99. Uh, why is there the same exact one of 99 on eBay? And then someone will be like, "Oh, you have the you have the, you know, geo fractor and someone else is selling the wave fractor." People are like, "Wait, how is that even possible?" You know, to have like multiple of 99s,
Yeah,
one
and
of
like don't
99s.
get me wrong, like the toughest thing for a collector is knowing which one you have. And
Yeah,
you can see this clearly when you're on like when I've been on eBay trying to find these Tovar cards or like at the stores is because a lot of times the seller doesn't know which variant it is.
of
So like it
course.
may
Of
be
course.
labeled as lava, but it's actually a wave,
Right.
right?
Because
And
those two I think I see the most confusion about because they're
yeah,
very similar.
like the lava and the wave look very similar. And sometimes you can't even tell from the pictures, right?
Right.
Like you
Because they
can't
don't
tell. You're
have
like,
like the
is this it?
refractor in the
They
yeah,
don't
the
have.
light
They're
isn't
not like
reflecting properly.
reflect. Doing it right, right? And
Yeah.
then on top of that, they then throw in like for the Tovar one, chrome the top's logo fractors are the same photo. right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like you could be getting the card and think that it's just a regular refractor, but it's actually the logo refractor. And you'd
Right.
never know the difference. And that's a completely
Sure.
different set of cards. And
Yeah,
so like
different value
that's
for those than everything else.
because you and I, it was you and I that talked about how many superfractors does someone have like a year,
Right.
right? Like
Yep. Yep.
like Shohei has dozens of them. And like
Yeah,
not
there's
all one
there's
of
probably
ones are
fifteen
superfractors.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, like not all one of ones are superfractors, right? Some of them are foil fractors, some of them are papaya, like some of them are black, right? Like my I got Ryan Ritter's Bowman first paper done in a day. All of
Wow.
them were available online at the same time, like every variant.
Sure. Sure.
And so I was
I have
able to
the
get all the variants, but like
mhm.
I mean, it's sitting right here, right? Like the one of one is black,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like the
And
one
I
of
have
one of is black. Whereas normally you think of the one of one, the one of Charlie Condon right here, it's a superfractor, right? It's gold.
mhm. Mhm.
But that's
No,
not,
I've got
and
the
like, sorry to interrupt, but like even this, right? These are both one of ones. They're both gold, but one's not a superfractor. Right? Like this one
oh,
right here,
that's
this Chase
interesting.
Dolander is called a foil fractor. It's not
Okay.
a
Right, right, right.
superfractor.
And is
But
that
like
is
you don't tend not to have more than one of one in a set.
hmm. Dude, that's so crazy. I have the one of one David Ortiz uh relic, the jersey with his like signature on it. And that's not I mean, I wonder what the like of 5 or of 10 if they even have those variations. I would imagine they do, but I've seen the base set of that, which is just like the Ortiz with like a piece of white jersey or gray jersey, whatever. And then I wonder what like if there even is an of 10. I should go see if I can find that. Um, but
Yeah, because like
that doesn't
it's
have
very
anything with the
odd to
card.
me. Yeah.
It's just a different type of relic in the card. But otherwise, it looks exactly the same, except the relic looks different and it has a one of one on it. But you like it looks exactly like the base card on the front. It doesn't have any. There's no image variation. There's no border variation. It's just that the relic is uh, a signature in the relic.
Yeah, I mean like that like the two superfractors or the two one of ones that I pulled that stick out. I've only pulled three, but you know what I mean. Like the Cal Ripken Jr. like doesn't look crazy at all. Like there's nothing
Yeah,
about it that really like, oh, that's a one of one, right?
sure,
And
sure.
with the Bobby Witt and Ellie De La Cruz one that I pulled, yes, it's gold. Like there's a gold surrounding, but it doesn't look that different from the regular base card,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Whereas the of five is freaking red. Like the whole thing is red.
That is so
And
strange, man.
which is so strange because like if you were to see them at a shop right next to each other, you the one of one or the of 10, the red one sticks out way more than the one of one
The
does.
one,
Yeah.
dude. Um,
And like that Chase Dolander one of one kind of looks like of 50. Like it looks so
true.
similar to the of 50. It
That
really
because the
doesn't
50
make
is like
that big of a difference. It's like a
a
yellow goldish
chrome
chrome.
yellow
Yeah.
does look gold. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's just like
I
very interesting to me.
I have a card, Trevi. I don't even know if you've seen it. I'd have to look through a couple boxes to find it. But I have one of the ones I was going to bring to you, which again I left it here because I grabbed the wrong box. But I have a Rald and a Chapman, a Raldy of 50 that when I pulled it, I thought might be the superfractor just because it like it looks ridiculous. And the gold border, I was like, oh, it's of 50, which wasn't
A
really a
50.
disappointment, but it just like looked so. It didn't have the typical pattern, right? There's like a almost like thumbprint like pattern. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I'm gonna call it thumbprint pattern of on the superfractors a lot of times. That it didn't have. So I kind of knew anyway, but it's still a sick card. But they do look so similar. And the whole yeah, I wonder how many people get faked out when they see that. They're like, oh, never mind.
All the time. I mean, like
Oh, never
my
mind.
like I thought it was really funny when I pulled the Fernando Tatis that it said super fracture on the back. I was like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah,
am I being duped?
yeah,
But one of the things that I get really annoyed at with tops is the inconsistency on where they put the number, right? Sometimes the
sure.
number's on the back of the
Oh, on the
card,
back, on the
sometimes the
front.
number's on the front, right? And it's not very like easy to tell what side it's going to be on. Like normally if it's on a base set, it's on the back. And if it's like an SP, it's on the front, but like it's just very inconsistent. And that's
Yeah.
super annoying. And I I also get a little annoyed in some of their packaging and how like some cards are turned around, some cards aren't turned around. Like, and there doesn't really seem to like normally you think of the turned around cards as being a good card, but it's not always the case. Sometimes it's just
Oh,
like a
sometimes I
regular
just get
old
like a
card.
regular base, just a base card
Yeah.
that looks like it's gonna. Oh, it's just a base card. There's
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
some
it's just a
fake
base
out,
card. How would I have known?
going on with. Do you have any other slabs to show us, Trevi?
Oh, I have so many. We're not even going to get through them all, or dog.
Okay, I didn't
Um,
I didn't know if there were more that you needed to get through,
oh
because
no, nothing that I really needed to get through.
I
But I
do
will
want to talk
say,
about.
show Tovar's two best rookie cards:
All right.
Gilded Gold, and then
Oh
Logo
man.
Man, one of one gold
Oh
patch
man.
from the Dynasty, which is pretty swaggy.
Was the rookie sorry, I got it a delayed minute here, not minute, but whatever, couple seconds. Was the other Tovar, the first one you showed, is that also a one of one, or is that what's
Yeah,
that
both one of
variation?
one. The other one was
Okay,
the Gilded Gold one of one.
the Gilded Gold one of one. Gotcha,
And then
gotcha.
the other one is his Logo Man one of one. So like probably two of his five best autograph rookie cards.
They both look fantastic. They're both beautiful
Unbelievable. I mean,
cards.
like this one's so sick. This
The logo man,
the patch, yeah, the Logo Man one is so sick.
that's so cool.
I'm like
That's
a
so
big,
cool.
I'm a big fan of it.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, how could you not be? And
How could you not be?
that's It's like but it's another interesting one, which is like the, debut patch, obviously, you got the Criswell that you gave to Criswell, that's so cool. The debut patch, I thought would be in maybe like a more elevated setting, um, which
No, it
I
is.
don't
I
think
mean,
it's
but
a
Tovar
bad
doesn't
one.
have one. It doesn't have one. Like
Right. Right.
from 2023 onward, everyone's best rookie card is their debut patch card.
Yeah.
Like that's an
Full
undeniable
stop.
fact. But like
Absolutely.
before the debut patch became a card, it was somewhat subjective of like what because like I don't even know if this has a sticker, right? Like that could be his jersey from his debut.
Mm. Mm.
Like
Yeah,
you have
and
no
I think
idea is the relic contained in this card is not from any specific game, event, or season.
mhm.
So like it could be from
The
his debut. It's a jersey from his debut until the card was released, right?
Yeah, right. But that there's it's undeniable that the debut patch is a true one of one. There is no parallel. There's no I mean it technically is a parallel, but there's no other thing out there that looks like it. It's very unique. It's very collectible. Um, and there's nothing else that could be anything like it. There's no of five, there's no of 10. Like it is the only one out there,
Yeah, it's
and
the only
it's a
one.
very
There's no variant of it. It's the only one, right? And that's
right,
very rare, right? Like even there aren't many cards that there's only a one of one.
right. It's
Like
a pretty amazing
it might be like
pull.
the only one. But
Yeah,
I mean like as I said, life goal is to pull one of those.
That would be crazy. It'd be crazy. You've had some
It,
pretty wild, lightning type luck on this show.
oh, I have. I've definitely had some good luck, but I mean, that card would immediately be PC'd.
Oh yeah.
Like, I may sell it. Like, I may sell it, but
Depending on the
like,
player, whatever.
depending upon the player. Like, if it's some crazy player that I don't care about, I'd sell it. But
Sure.
like, if
Sure.
it's anyone that has any relation to me, or it's like not a highly valued one, I'd probably just keep it.
What if it was like I know that this is a real hypothetical, but it's like a high profile Yankee, let's just say, for example, Aaron Judge. If Aaron Judge had a debut patch and you pulled it, mm, whatever,
Immediately
is
sold.
that something?
Immediately sold. Immediately
That's
sold.
what I mean, right? It's like it's a Yankee high profile. Now,
If there's
regret
one
it?
team like Cam Schlittler, right?
Yeah.
If in Top Chrome update I pull Cam Schlittler's debut patch, I'm selling it instantaneously.
Would you live to regret it if that player ended up on the Sox or the Mets? It seems
No,
unlikely, obviously, but
no,
okay, just
no, I would not because again, you just have to think about the at the time. Like I'm not going to save it in the hopes of him going there, right? And at
can
the
I
time, he was
can I
a fucking New York Yankee, so get the hell out of here.
Of course, of course. Let me ask you this, Travis. Why does it feel like in the grand scheme of the game, it has been and tell me where I'm missing like where the opposite has happened. Why does it feel like players from the Red Sox have gone on to be great Yankees, and they may have started as great Sox, like Johnny Damon or Babe Ruth, whatever. There's obviously that's different categories entirely. But like Johnny Damon was a great Red Sox who ended up being a great Yankee, if you can say that. Why doesn't it feel like it happens the other way? Am I just missing it? Is it biased that I don't want to believe that or I don't want to remember that there are great Red Sox who played for Yankees originally?
Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the only one that even came to mind in this entire conversation. But like over the years, I think and again,
Jacoby
great
Ellsbury, Wade Boggs, Babe Ruth, Johnny Damon. I mean, no, I can't really think of
Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens. I can't really think of a Yankee that came to the Red Sox that was great.
Sure. No, that's just so interesting to me. Like it happens the other way seemingly more frequently
All
than
the
like
time, man.
yeah. I don't know,
Yeah,
it's just
no,
strange. Just something I was thinking
I
about.
would I would agree with you that.
Yeah.
Or no, we crushed that.
Wait,
That
we have
was
one
one of
more
the
thing. We have one
faster.
more thing we have to talk about, which is
Hit me.
you have Charlie Blackman behind you, and there's a reason for that. So let's go into what happened with Blackman this week.
That there is. Ordog, thank you for reminding me. Chuck
Yes, sir.
Nasty is sitting behind me. This is Charlie's jersey from the game after he announced his retirement in 2024. He announced his retirement on Monday, and on Tuesday he wore this jersey. He set a couple records this week. He was nearly unanimously inducted into the Hall of Pretty Good,
Pretty good.
and shattered the vote getting record by like 40,000 votes.
Wow.
So
Wow.
nearly, I think 90,000 people voted, right? So if it's 99%, that would mean 1,000 people voted against him, right?
Right.
No. No. Yes.
Well,
No.
it'd be close. Whatever.
Close.
Like
Yeah.
700, 600, whatever, 700. I don't know, whatever the number is.
Yeah. Whatever the number is.
900.
Hold on. What?
It'd be
Why am
900.
I?
If
Yeah.
it's 1%, right? So 1% of
Yeah.
90,000 is 900. So if
Yeah.
89,100 people voted for him to be above 99.
Yeah. So 900 people voted against them, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's a
And,
crazy number, man.
screw all those people. But yeah.
All 900 of
Chuck
those
said
people
it,
come
all
for us
900 come at us. So Chuck, and
because
like
we have
having Charlie Blackman have a hater. But Chuck was a great Colorado Rocky. He was a great ambassador for the Rockies for years. And I
For the
miss
Red Rockies.
your love being blasted in the stadium. I hope that they retire his jersey. He may not have the accolades of a lot of players that have had their jerseys retired, but I think he meant so much to the Colorado Rockies organization for such a long time. It would just kind of be a shame to have someone wear the number 19 at Coors Field again. It just really would.
19 is such a good number too.
It is. It's a
It just
swaggy
fits.
number.
Oh,
It's
it's
one of my
swaggy. It's
favorite
for sure
numbers.
swaggy.
It's one of my
It's a
favorite numbers.
prime. Love a prime,
It's a
dude.
prime number. Everybody loves the prime number. Shout out prime numbers.
Shout out to
But
all the
yeah,
prime numbers out there.
Orla, great show. Great crushing
Great
it.
stuff,
Great
buddy.
chatting with you. Do you have any final thoughts for the people?
Right now, I've got. I hope I haven't been too distracted. I've got the Canes Canadians game on in the background. We're in the absolute heart. I mean, I don't want to say absolute heart. I guess we're like nearing the end of the Stanley Cup playoffs, which have been
Yeah.
electric. I know that the Avalanche have kind of shat the bed a couple times at this point, being up
Yeah,
3-0 in the last game,
I
dude. It
was
was
at game
tragic.
two. I was at game two.
At game two,
But
they were up in game three
three
and lost that
nothing
one
last night.
as
Yeah.
well. But it's fun. It's really fun hockey, man. It's going really well. The teams are heated. There's it's chippy. I mean, it's chippy, but it's also some of the most electric hockey that's happening right now. So, or it's some of the most electric hockey. Period. It's happening right now. So,
Yeah, no, I
just
agree.
enjoy,
Go
man.
watch some
Just enjoy.
hockey. Well, everybody have a good short week. Have a good short week. We're glad you guys joined. We'll be back at our regularly
Thanks for
scheduled
celebrating Memorial Day
programming.
with us. Shout out to
We
all the
appreciate
people who
it.
have served. We
Yeah,
appreciate
we
you.
thank you, all the people that have passed, that have served. We really appreciate you. Shout out Grandpa. Shout out both my grandparents, or both my grandpas and my grandma, for that. We appreciate you
And
guys.
same here,
And same
grandparents.
here. And go
Yeah,
America.
go America. Yeah, dude. What a
Go
great place to
America.
live.
What a
Period.
great
Especially
spot.
if you're a sports fan. And
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely, man.
It was great shit. People, we appreciate you guys. We may actually just pick up where we left off next week, and I can probably get it back. But I think this is pretty fun. I enjoyed doing this.
Heck yeah, man.
All right,
All right, buddy.
people, thank you. We appreciate you guys. Ordog, as always, it was a pleasure, my friend, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.